Hi guys and girls, so today I have something a little bit different for you, but something I have been so excited to talk about. Well, excited and intrigued. So I don't think I'm gonna be surprising anyone when I say that I am a massive fan of Killstar clothing. I literally sorted out my wardrobe a week or so ago, and over 50% of my wardrobe is Killstar. Now I know that some people aren't the biggest fan of Killstar as a gothic brand, and it definitely has got me thinking recently about where else people buy gothic clothing, or clothing which is marketed towards those who are inclined towards the gothic fashion. And somewhere that kept being recommended to me by people watching, by you guys, by people on Facebook groups, and constantly in adverts is Wish. Now Wish is a online marketplace, is what I'm going to call it, and I believe that it is based in China. Now I have tended to stay away from Wish just because I know they don't always make their clothes in the most ethical of ways, and also it seems like YouTube is littered with videos of people buying things from Wish and not getting what they expected. I'm gonna put my hands up and say when I was a baby bat I did used to buy clothes from Wish. However, I quickly stopped just because I ended up spending a lot of money on a lot of clothing and not really being able to wear any of it because it was horrendous quality. However, that was around 8 years ago. So I was planning just to make a kind of gothic clothing haul from Wish until I literally searched the words gothic dress, and pretty much every other dress that came up was a Killstar dress, and I was like, what? Like, what is happening here? Now, I'm not naive. I know this isn't the first time this has happened. Wish are kind of known for stealing images off of Etsy and recreating it, especially kind of for smaller jewelry companies. But I was so shocked to see that they were literally stealing pictures off of Killstar's website and marketing them as just general gothic dresses. So since there is no denying that Killstar is rather pricey, I thought perhaps this is the answer to my problems. Perhaps now I can just buy all my Killstar clothes from Wish. Would it be the same quality? Would it just be the same thing without the Killstar labeling? Would it all fit perfectly? Would it not be see-through? The answer to these questions is no. They are awful. So I decided, there were so many Killstar dresses on there, but I decided I wanted to only buy a Killstar dress off Wish if it was a dress that I already owned. That meant that I could do a complete direct comparison between the two. It wouldn't just be me guessing, oh, like this material is not the same. I wanted to have the real Killstar dress and the Wish dress and have them next to each other. And guys and girls, that is exactly what I have here to show you today. So I wanted to pick one of Killstar's slightly more expensive dresses. This dress that I have right here is called the Spirit Walker Hood dress, and it retails at $49.99. Now I did get this dress in the sale, so I believe it was actually around half that price because I also had a hella good coupon code, but it is definitely a dress with a lot of different elements. So I haven't actually done a solid review on this dress, so I'm going to go through the main kind of points of it first before showing you the one I got from Wish, which was marketed as exactly the same as this dress. So I think the main thing to understand about this dress is it is a hooded dress. So there is this big black hood with these little metal cone studs around it, and these studs go all the way around the hood. It is a very large hood. This hood definitely, like, I'm just gonna place it behind me. As you can see, is absolutely freaking massive, but like you can sort of, when you're wearing it properly, like style it to sort of sit correctly. That looks horrendous because I'm not actually wearing the dress, but as you kind of imagine from a hoodie, hoodies kind of come up quite high at the front, and this does exactly the same. So as you can see, it kind of comes to a point at the top, but then it does have a kind of cut out chest. I'd say the neckline is very similar to this, but then it does have a bit of material at the top. And I have actually got quite a few different dresses recently with this same sort of cut out style. And then on the front of the bust there is this O-ring zip, which is fully functioning and can unzip. Again, I do have a few dresses like this now. It seems like this dress kind of just encompasses a lot of details from other dresses. So it does have that down the front. And then other than the sleeves, it then kind of turns into a very sort of regular skater style dress. But as I said, it does have sleeves. The sleeves do have cutout shoulders, so I'd say it kind of comes around like this. So the shoulder is cut out. So unlike the velvet dead silent shirt dress, there is no like plasticky material on the inside of this cutout section to kind of keep it in place, but I found that it does not need this. I'm not sure if they put that on the other dress just because of the fact it was velvet, but this one is just a very kind of plain cutout. Then we have the nice long sleeves. There's a little D-ring on the side with Killstar. Not really sure what that's there for. There's one on the other side, I'm guessing it's just fashion, but maybe you could hang something off of it. I don't know. And then we come down the sleeve to the end and there is a snazzy little thumb hole, which is very exciting. Now this dress, I have to say, honestly, probably is not worth £50. Some dresses which I get from Killstar I feel are definitely worth the money. This dress I'm wearing right here, which is full spiderweb lace, which is very hard to get hold of in England, I have to say. This dress I believe was around £40, and even then I got it in a sale. So the fact that they are retailing this at £50 I do feel is slightly extortionate. But the metal parts on there are all a very nice quality metal. It is completely finished off very, very nicely. The material itself is a kind of almost cottony material. It's definitely not full cotton, but it has a very soft feel to it. It is nice and stretchy, as you can see, and it does generally flow really nicely. All the edges are finished off very nicely. They're all hemmed. So overall, I am really pleased with this dress, and actually, I have it right here. I did buy it to style with this Killstar belt. I will be inserting clips of me trying on this dress and the Wish dress, and with both of them I will test it out styling with this Curses chain belt. I did spend absolute hours trying to find a Wish version of this belt. I know that it exists somewhere, but I unfortunately could not find it for this video. Definitely I'd say it is a really nice kind of almost simple staple piece to have within your wardrobe, and especially as it has long sleeves, it's perfect for kind of England's current weather, which is a mixture between cold and warm. Like sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's warm. You need long sleeves, but you don't need thick long sleeves. So this is the official Killstar Spirit Hood Walker dress, and as you can see it does have the Killstar label. So on to the Wish one. Now I'm going to try and screen grab these pictures, but the picture that they've used on the Wish app, and I am going to add, this dress probably comes up about 50% more often than any of the other dresses. It seems like the most common dress which Wish suggests you buy when you type in gothic dress. They have literally used the exact same picture as the kind of model on Killstar's website. And the only difference is they have done a tad bit of photoshopping. So the dress that they're selling, which is a complete dupe since they have used the photos off the Killstar website, is also now available in red, green, blue and black. So you do have a few other colour options there. And it is available from a size small to a size 5XL. I did buy mine in an XXL. I am a size large when it comes to Killstar. However, I wanted to size up just because I am aware that these are Chinese sizing. Now apparently this dress retails at £72, so only £22 more than the actual retail price. For this day and this day only, Wish are selling this dress for £8. So already you can buy this dress for less than a fifth of the Killstar dress. So straight up, it does seem like perhaps Wish would be the better deal. Now this isn't called the Spirit Walker hood dress anymore. It is now called the Woman Fashion Gothic Woman Pure Colour Hooded Low Cut Cold Shoulder Long Sleeve Zipper Pleated Mini Dress Steampunk Style Spirit Hood Dress. Sizes small to 5XL. So I was definitely drawn to this due to the fact that they had literally stolen the pictures off of the Killstar website. Sometimes they go on Instagram, I think, and just type in Killstar and steal pictures of people wearing the dresses, but they've literally just gone to the website and stolen this one. So, as I said, I did order this dress in a double XL, and there are a few things to it which are rather different and which aren't within the pictures. So straight up, the first thing I noticed is that the hood is a lot smaller, and you'll also notice that the hood no longer has its little studs. At first I thought, ha, I've caught them out now, but actually when you go back and look at the pictures of the Wish ones, they've gone through and photoshopped the little studs off of this hood. So obviously post-production they decided that would be their change. They were going to take off those studs. So straight up we just have a hood with no studs. I have to say this hood is slightly smaller than the other one. However, the seams are absolutely awful inside, with the fact that they are just completely sticking out. So straight up we are missing our little studs. However, we have gained the feature of pull strings. So now we can pull the strings and block out the haters. So I kind of like that. I quite like this kind of pull string system. Perhaps if Killstar kept their spikes but added the pull strings, it would be an adaptation which I would enjoy. So yes, I'd have to say straight up the hood is very different. We then come to the chest area, which again of course has the cutout part. Now this cutout is slightly smaller than the original one, and something which I noticed about the original one is it does have this kind of like overlapping section either side, but it's fully sewn in and it's like part of the structuring. Now it appears that Wish did try and replicate the overlapping part of it, however it just sort of ended up as like a flap. But I mean, it's not a bad construction, it is just something that's slightly different. Then we come to the zip. Now the zip has our classic O-ring on the front. The zip is fully working, and I have to say it does feel like a nice quality zip, and that O-ring does feel like the same sort of quality. Now the main difference is Zip's teeth are smaller than the Killstar ones, but they're also a lot longer. They go down further on your chest. Now the O-rings, although they are very similar sizes, this one definitely does look a bit more kind of chunkier and more kind of plastic metal, if that makes sense. So I have to say, although visually this Killstar zip is a lot higher quality than the Wish one, the Wish one is still a nice quality, and I'm not mad about it. It's still, I was gonna say it still works. It still works. It still works, guys. So when it came to the zip, I'm pretty happy. It's sewn in there very nicely. It doesn't like look like it's just stuck on there. I have had things before from Chinese companies where the zip's not working, so I was glad they had that feature. So let's go down to the rest of the dress. Again, it's very similar. It comes to the waist and then it has a kind of circular skirt. This material, as you can see, is definitely not as flowy as the Killstar one, and there is definitely a massive weight difference. So the Killstar one is very kind of swooshy and flowy, whereas the Wish one is kind of more synthetic. I described this material as swimming costume material. It is the kind of feeling of a thin swimming costume. It's just very, very silky, I guess is what you describe, but not in a nice way, like a kind of static silky. I feel like they've got the cut right. It's just the material is stopping it from flowing so nicely. Then we come to the sleeves. So they have a cut out of the sleeves. Now straight up when you compare these cutouts, you can see that Killstar have gone for a much larger cutout than the one from Wish. The one from Wish is a lot smaller, although there is some stretch there, and straight away they've missed some more of this metal detail. Neither side have any little kind of D-rings with D-ring things on them. Although thinking from a practical point of view and from a neutral position, I guess this D-ring isn't really helpful for anything other than decoration anyway, but I do feel like it adds to the aesthetic. So then we have our nice long sleeves, and much like the Killstar one, it does have a little thumb hole. So I have to say this thumb hole has been sewn very nicely. I was worried that this was just going to be cut out of the side, but as you can see they have gone through the effort of sewing around it, and the construction is relatively similar to that of the Killstar sleeve. I think the main difference comes down to the material. The Killstar material, I guess, is rather figure hugging in the fact that it sort of sticks to your skin. Not in a horrible way, not in a bumps and lumps kind of way, but in a nice kind of comfortable hugging your hand. Whereas the the Wish one is kind of a bit gapey. There's a lot of holes going on there. This to me is very comfortable to have my thumb through. This one just feels like there's too much material. I have to say as well, like if you look at the sleeves, they're very kind of baggy again, whereas the Killstar one is relatively tight. I feel like this comes down completely to material. The slightly more kind of cottony material that they've used for Killstar just gives it a better overall fit, I feel like it hugs the body in a nicer and more flattering way, and definitely the added weight helps with the kind of flow of this dress. I have to say as well, from someone who is on the larger side, I do get quite warm quite easily. As soon as I start flapping my arms around, I get hot. This dress, although it has got long sleeves, is very cooling in an odd way. I think because of this material that they've used for the Killstar dress, it does let you breathe a bit more, and I stand by the fact that it has almost a cooling feel to it. Now, although on the surface this feels like a swimming costume, which therefore could make you think that it would be cold, this does not let any airflow through. When you wear it, you just feel hot and sweaty, and I wore this dress for approximately 5 minutes and I was cooked. It is so hot when you wear it. I just think it's the material. It is just so plasticky. Another downfall to this material as well is that it is completely see-through. Like, hi, how are ya? You can see right through this. Now I do wear black undergarments, so it's not so much of an issue, but if you were wearing anything other than black under this, you would see it. And the fact that this material is meant to stretch a bit isn't too fantastic. Now I'm going to give the exact same treatment to the Killstar one. I'm going to hold it up. As you can see, there is a tiny bit of see-throughness there, but in comparison to this one, where you can literally see my mouth moving through it, the material is a lot more see-through. This one as well, where the material is generally thicker and heavier, there's kind of more material to go around and you're not kind of stretching it as far. So that is the Wish version of the Killstar dress. I have to say overall it's not a bad attempt. They've got the main things down, what with the zip on the front, the hood, the holes, the thumb holes, but there are a few things that are different. Mainly they've just kind of taken away the metal kind of aspects of it and added this kind of pull string, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like. I think the main downfall of this Wish dress, and probably why it is so much cheaper, is the material. Have a look at how kind of thick that is. Like, that is not very much material compared to this Killstar one, which has like a lot more material going on. I do feel like this is a good option for if you are trying to work out whether or not to spend the kind of £50 or near there if you found a sale on this dress. You could perhaps buy this £8 one, which I think I actually end up getting for £6 because I had a coupon code. It could be a nice kind of try out version. Definitely maybe for photo shoots or something, but for long-term wear, this is disgusting. This is so uncomfortable to wear in the fact that it's just hot and sticky. The construction wise, like, there's no frays, there's nothing coming apart or falling apart or holes. Construction wise, it is great. I'd say like finished level, like similar. They both have had a lot of care into the finishing of them, other than the seam on the inside of the hood. But there's just something missing from this wish dress, and I guess what's missing is the fact that it's not Killstar. It's just a knockoff, basically. first installment of my Killstar versus Wish. I feel like for Wish it's a relatively easy dress to recreate, especially as they've taken off these main features like the studs and the D-rings. Do I think that the Wish dress is a complete flop? No, but I'd have to say if you are toying up between spending £8 on a Wish one or 50 on a Killstar one, I'd honestly say wait for a Killstar sale and get it then. Don't pay £50 for it, but also don't pay £8 for it. Find somewhere in the middle. So let me know, do you buy things off Wish? Have you bought anything which was amazing or just completely wrong? And also I'd be really interested to know if you've also found any Killstar things on Wish which you have tried out. If you guys enjoy this series, do let me know. I have made a recent purchase from AliExpress as well. They too are a massive culprit when it comes to Killstar knockoffs. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do let me know down below. Honestly, Wish have so many dresses. I'm pretty sure I could create a channel completely devoted to Killstar knockoffs. So let me know your thoughts down below. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I will see you next time. Bye!